wanted to test out this light situation that I got. It's fucking cold, man. You don't even know. Um, M&B shit. Sample Show 3 been out a whole month. A whole month. And today my boo birthday. Um, it's been out a whole month. We got over 4,500 streams and some Shazams and some plays and some saves and some shares. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Um, I'm gonna go live more, make more shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Connect with the people. I'm about to make some merch and shit. Um, it's been a fucking wild time since I've been on here. I'm trying to fucking get in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, be okay with it and shit. You know what I'm saying? The thought of myself, looking at myself. Like, nigga not supposed to look this good. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes when you look good, like I look good, people don't fucking tell you, so you don't believe that shit because you don't see nobody look like you on the front of the magazine or whatever, starring in a movie. But that's what life is. You know what I'm saying? Seeing yourself, trying to find images and representations of who you are. Because sometimes, even though we know who we are deep down inside, we don't really know on the outside. So, like, we choose what we choose clothes wise, professionally and shit. But we don't really know that, you know what I'm saying, why we chose those things. Whereas it's deep, it's already inside of us. That's why we leaned where we lean. Um, I don't know, I'll say something fucking poignant. A miracle is nothing more than adjustment in perspective. So make your perspective adjustable. Um, that's important. What else I want to say? Don't be so critical of yourself. Like, there's things in this world that's beyond your understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way situations play out, why things happen is more. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You can't possibly know. I'm telling you, my arm be hurting like nobody's business. Like my shoulder, like I fucking fucked up my nerves or something. I was using this punching bag shit. Fucking trying to go hard. Um, yeah, man, I was fucking up playing the game. I always fucking wake up in the middle of the night. Like I fucking be passing out early. I guess I be high, nigga be twisted, sick. Come back from work and shit, eat some food, watch some basketball. Next thing you know, I get a little fucking tired. Turn the light off, boom, I'll be out. And then I woke up like 12 something. And I was fucking still trying to lay down, fucking playing the game, lay down. That's really when I play the game. I gotta fucking work again in the morning and shit. But, you know, it's a good day. It's a good time. Times are good, man. Sample Show 3. Um, just want to thank everybody who even bothered. Some people, I don't know if they feel like they gotta not support me publicly because of maybe they dropped the ball some other time and they think I'm mad at them or something. Nah, you know, it's okay. Like, everybody got life. Everybody got shit going on. Everybody got stuff that they want to do, gotta get into, find a, you know, like find a marriage between the shit you want to do and the shit you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't begrudge nobody for doing what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, just always keep it a buck with me. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with me, keep it a buck with me. This shit feel like it's low. I want it to be up, yeah. Like seeing my motherfucking face without me having to bend down. That's my bed. Think about making some motherfucking sex tapes and shit. Get lit in this bitch. Um, yeah, man. If you was me, you'd do this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was fucking me, you would do this shit too. You know what I'm saying? If you had everything, like, that's the shit that's so crazy. I'm the product of my motherfucking dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was a little nigga, the shit that I thought about being, the shit that I thought about having in my life when I got to a certain age, that's what the fuck I got. You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention to that shit. Pay attention to what you used to ask for when you was a kid. It was little shit. That's the crazy part. Like, when I was a little nigga, I used to care about sneakers and jeans. You know what I'm saying? Fly sneakers, fly jeans. You know what I'm saying? That was the extent of my motherfucking imagination. Then I got a little bit older, and I wanted cream, and you know what I'm saying, and trips and popping bottles in the club, and you know what I'm saying, stacks of money and shit. And I got that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you never take the moments to stop and really say, yo, I got what I asked for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, blow my mind. Like, you realize, yo, everything I ever asked for, I got. You may not have got it in the way that you thought it would have been magical. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely, you got the girls. I'm telling you, like, a nigga I done had so many girls. And I think about, like, you know, what I asked for in girls wise. I never was specific. I never was that, like, down to the T. I just like, yo, somebody like this or somebody with this, da da da. And then boom, a whole wave would come. And I go through them and I sort them out. I realize they not it because I wasn't specific. You know what I'm saying? But all that shit is different now. I was reading some shit. They was talking about, you know, everybody gets 3 loves. And your first love is when you're young. And your second love is the one that fucking kind of like shakes you to the core. And then your third love is the one that you ain't looking for, and it kind of just hits you, comes, you know, knocks you on your ass and shit. I don't know. I wonder if we at number 3. Because I'm sure 1 and 2 happened. So let's see what happens in 2022. Happy New Year. Still early. You know what I'm saying? When you get to Martin Luther King Day, I'm telling you my shit. If I have a fucking stroke or some shit, niggas gonna be like, niggas was talking about it. This shit fucking, I swear to God, my arm hurt. No, man. Last year was about boundaries. And really, like, not even setting them. It's like 2020, we did a lot of shit by ourselves. So you ain't fucking have to worry about boundaries. You was by yourself. You did everything by yourself. So when it got to 2021, it kind of was like, oh, I can't wait to get back around people because I had myself for a whole year, whatever. But trust you, when we got back around people, it's like people forgot they fucking manners. People lost their goddamn mind. And you realize that everybody not supposed to be around you. Everybody not supposed to be that close to you. Because they don't fucking celebrate you. You know what I'm saying? They're not celebrating you. It's crazy. Like, there's people that you run into, and every time you run into, they say some negative shit to you. It could be like, yo, da da da. Get the fuck around. Forget them people. You get 1, 2 of those. I get 2 feelings like that, and I don't fuck with you no more. Because life too short. You know what I'm saying? Life is too short for me to fucking be hanging with people that don't give a fuck about me. Like, nah, I have to go somewhere and be with people that want to give a fuck about me, or at least acting like it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's really the self-love shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when you love yourself, you don't care. When you love yourself, it don't matter. Like, it don't matter who don't fuck with you. You good by yourself. You good to go anywhere by yourself, to be by yourself, stand alone, sleep alone, go on a date by, you know what I'm saying? Like, word. There's fucking panties in my bed. I'll never forget that. Oh, motherfucking Mac. Like, oh, motherfucking Mac. Do this shit like a product of, like, when I tell niggas all my rhymes is real, like, it's for real. Like, this shit is the best feeling in the world. Like it's the most satisfying thing that I've ever experienced. Like I ain't always feel like this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't always look at my shit like this. Like, but it's always been like this. It's always been like this. It's always been. I've always been just a bit better, a bit better off. You know what I'm saying? And I walk amongst the people. Like I'm not even trying here to stun on niggas to flex. Like, oh, my life. It's just I just happen to be a little chosen. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about during the pandemic, like a lot of people was, job security and housing security. And, listen to me. I was in this motherfucking room 80% of the time making full pay. You know what I'm saying? Like sleeping in, you know what I'm saying? Doing my work, giving my, you know what I'm saying? My contribution. This shit was heaven on earth. I made songs, I made beats. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had crazy sex, all type of shit. And I wasn't happy. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't happy because I was in it, not realizing like, yo, they got people who got this shit way worse than you. They in way more critical situations and they don't have the ability to just sleep and chill and still get paid and da 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 yada yada. Like, so you gotta understand, like, make gratitude your attitude should have changed your latitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about some motherfucking shit. I don't like to gossip. That's the shit about me. Like, I'm not into gossip. Y'all hear what y'all hear. Y'all see what y'all see. You seen the motherfucking lady who left the nigga baby at the neighbor's house? Thank God it was at the neighbor's house and not some random ass person. But I feel like if the homegirl had told her to drop off the kid, she needed to make sure her address and all that shit was correct. Because she did the wrong thing by ringing the bell and then running. Like, you was at the wrong house, bitch. If you'd have did that at the right house, I could have, you know what I'm saying? You could got a pass. But it clearly, I know it wasn't your baby, and it wasn't your baby father, because no bitch was gonna do that with her own baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been perplexed to see a woman actually do that to her own baby. 425. Yeah, yo. God nigga, hard nigga. Y'all niggas some fraud niggas. I said I want to make a compilation. I want to bring niggas into my situation. I'm looking for some motherfucking PR. I'm looking for some motherfucking just want to collaborate with niggas that want, like they got some full out songs. I don't know. I love niggas who I love. You know what I'm saying? Not always down, but if I send you some shit, I'ma send you the hook, the beat complete, my verse, and hopefully an overall understanding of what the song is gonna be, where you fit in, and how you gonna get off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's production. That's A&Ring. You know what I'm saying? Don't send me a beat and then you don't really got nothing on it, or the hook is like generic and shit, because I want to be able to deliver, rise to the occasion, come with some shit that's custom made for you. You know what I'm saying? I want niggas to be like, yo, this nigga I didn't just pull a rap out of my motherfucking 1,000 rap collection. I probably got 10,000 verses in my email that I did from switching phones. You know what I'm saying? I just got that shit from switching phones. Emailed some shit to myself. So in my sent email, in my Gmail, I got like 10,000 raps. You know? The rhymes on No Favors was from my 10,000 raps. That's an Easter egg. You know? All of them. I didn't listen. So what's so crazy? I made that song in like 2018, and the rhymes in there is from probably 2011, 2010. And if you listen to like some of the rhymes I said, it's not gonna say it's dated, but it's like it's from a time that we forgot about. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got it Mapquest laid out. Like, Mapquest actually does the the Google Maps. They provide the maps for Google and shit. But that's a service that from before, like niggas used to go on MapQuest to find where shit was at. And that's just like to let niggas know how serious, like how, like I know I gotta be the greatest rapper. Like one of the greatest rappers of all time. If I could kick you a rhyme from 10 years ago, like think about 1, 2, 3 for the money. The first verse on 1, 2, 3 for the money is some shit that I used to say to niggas in the hallway when we was shooting dice or selling crack. Like, and I was like, I ain't never used it. Like, I'm like, you know what? We gonna use it because it's memorable. If I could remember it from 15 years ago, I know you gonna remember it if you heard it. You know what I'm saying? I remember this shit. I never wrote it down. I'm like, I'm gonna go with it. And then that's how it started. The second verse on 1, 2, 3 for the money is like a up to date. You know what I'm saying? Like here, I'm trying to show you, like what's going on in the world. It's from like the 15 years ago me versus the 2021 version of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, just even crazy shit, like just kind of not contradicting the first verse, but saying like, yo, I said a lot of pussy, a lot of hoes, and da da da. And then for me to start the second verse, like, how in the world could a dude call a girl a hoe that he ain't fucked before? Like, that's just to let you know, like, yo, don't go around calling nobody no hoe. Like, if you never fucked that girl, don't call her a hoe. Like, you ain't pay her. You even if you know somebody else that fucked her, don't call her a hoe because you don't know what that person promised her. You don't know what that person gave her, and you don't know how that person made her feel. So that girl, she might be a hoe for him, but she ain't a hoe for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, luckily in my life, like I could literally call a girl, call a woman and be like, yo, take off work. You know what I'm saying? I got it. Pull up. And she gonna do it. Does that make her a hoe? No, that makes me kind of like special. You know what I'm saying? That makes me unique. You know what I'm saying? I could like the pleasure I provide, the experience, the time, the feeling, and you're not missing no motherfucking loot because you got to do what you got to do still. Pick me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way I like it. Um, this live is dedicated to niggas that never hated for real. Um, this shit is dedicated to everybody that never played it. Like if you know me as a human being and you never fucking played my shit, I can't fuck with you no more. I cannot. I cannot fuck with you no more. You see me, it's cool. We cool. Cause like it's not like, oh, I don't know what this nigga's about. You get what I'm saying? Like if you know me, you know what I'm about. I've been doing this same fucking I've been making shit, creating shit. You know what I'm saying? This is my 20th year being a member of ASCAP. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my first song writing. I wrote my first actual songs 20 years ago. 20 years ago. So, and I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't tell me if you know me, you don't know what I'm about. And it's crazy. That's a weird revelation. Like just think about no favors again. I'm like born alone, die alone. Nigga perform alone, shine alone. Like I'm getting on alone, I grind alone. Like that's how it feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do love my my partners, the people that actually put me in. They hold me in high regard. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with my shit. They fuck with my shit. I wish I knew how to make a you know what I'm saying? I feel like the editing, I gotta get on that shit. Cause I don't really edit like that. I do a little fucking graphic design shit, but I wanna make the shit more attractive to watch. Cause even after I'm done, like after I go off, I want somebody else to just see it and like how it, you know what I'm saying, how it jump around. If you wanna get into it. Murder. Content creators, yo. Shout out to my nigga Joe Budden. I don't know why I love that nigga. I feel like he he's like a nigga whose his career kind of hip hop sacrificed him. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Like, I wasn't there. I was there. I was there when Pump It Up came out. And Pump It Up was the joint. They joined the fuck out of that shit. That shit was 106 in Park, the radio, the stadium. This shit was everywhere in real time, not after the fact. It was really, really, really bum 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 bum. They killed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just and Joe killed that shit. And Def Jam, let me tell you something. That was when streaming, that's when piracy was at its height. When nobody bought nobody's album. Wasn't happening. Grokster, LimeWire, whatever the fuck you was on, niggas was killing it. Torrents, niggas was killing people's music. Killing it. And they took that, remember, I feel like this was the beginning of iTunes. Maybe it was I feel like they licensed the song everywhere. They put it in every soundtrack, every video game, everything before the actual album came out. And by the time the album came out, nobody didn't buy it. Nobody didn't buy it, and they made all that money off that song, and it never made its way to Joe. You know what I'm saying? And I saw that happen in real time, and I was like, that's a fucked up situation. And then now you can't get a second album. I kept the fucking lights on in here. Like, that's the great, and I can get a second album. He didn't get a second album. Like, that whole him being on Rockefeller, that shit was all in paperwork. That shit, nothing came from that. Nothing. Skane Dollar and them niggas, they was connected. They was connected to Clue. They was connected to Dame Dash. They was connected. So they got all the favors, all the access, all the reach that they could have possibly wanted. You know what I'm saying? Web, Nitty. Word at 10. I'm telling you, I actually had Joe Budden's first album. I don't think I bought it because of where I fucking worked. I used to work at Dennis Publishing. So they used to review albums for like Blender magazine and shit. And mad albums like 50 Cent, Joe Budden, them shits. I had them albums before they came out. I had Joe Budden album before it came out. I had Get Rich or Die Trying before it came out. I had, it was an album that I found in that mail room that was hard. Not really like rap, but it was John Mayer, Any Given Thursday. Like, I love that shit. It's a live concert, him singing his first album and some of the songs that he was making for his second album. Dope. Like the Allman Brothers type of shit. I bought this light. That's why my shit's so illuminated right now. I wanted to test it out. I just opened it up. I had it for like 2 days. But I thought it was more parts. I thought it was more complicated to work. Nigga like me, man, smart. Changes colors too. Changes colors too. Ooh. Something about smoking. I love it, but I hate it. I think I smoked, but I probably smoked for the last 15 years consistently. But I feel like it's part of my habits, but it ain't a habit that I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think I be like super high no more. You know what I'm saying? I think I just be chilling, like more mellowed out. Like, I don't be on edge. Maybe it's anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be thinking about shit neither. Sometimes you be thinking about some shit that you could go on these little mind trips and you go far down the rabbit hole and you be fucking your own self up by doing that. So I'm trying not to do that. Give y'all niggas one more shit. This is a little bit on a tangent, but this is how I feel. I think about it all the time. The way we make kids, the way we like, it doesn't, it's not right. Like, this is my personal experience. When I meet a woman, you know, if we like each other, it's usually physical attraction. Um, First thing she gonna talk to me about is like, you know, like what she want me to do to her, what she want to do to me. You know, that's the kind of conversation we gonna get into before mostly. You know what I'm saying? We might have a little surface talk, but that shit's coming soon. Um, if I meet a woman and she like, oh yo, I think you're gonna be a great father and you'll look like an amazing husband and you conduct yourself this way and I want to carry on your legacy and your lineage and shit like that, that's a different, you know, that's a different conversation. I feel like if you come to me and you talking to me on some hot and some, you know, like sex shit, I'm like, I'm gonna kind of put you in a different category because that's where you programmed that. I feel like you're the person you have kids with is a person that you respect and you kind of, you know what I'm saying, you exalt, you think the highest of them. So it's like, can we have both things at the same time? Like, I don't know, maybe you can, but it's like how you get to that. That's why the commitment, the accountability and shit like that, that shit gotta be in the mix first. Like, I feel like every woman, every man don't want to be accountable to every woman that he might fuck with. And women have to be able to see that. Like, yo, this nigga don't want to be accountable to me. Like, he don't want to tell me where he going. He don't want to be like checking in with me. He, and hopefully, maybe one day, maybe it's nobody he feels like that about. But one day you will feel that way about somebody. And they will feel that way about you, vice versa. And then y'all could do some serious shit. Because it's like a cheap suit. Like, if you all on me and I don't want you on me, it feels funny. You know what I'm saying? It only feels good when it's the person that you want. You know. How in the world could a dude call a girl a hoe that he ain't fucked before? That's hearsay. How the fuck you know? I want to say thank you to every woman who let me do what I wanted to do before I knew what I wanted to do. Because now it set my palate in the way I needed to be to ask for what I asked for. I water bake another project by the sprig. I water get a rental property by the summertime. Not even some Airbnb shit, but I want that because I want to diversify my portfolio. This shit is like going to war. Everything you want to do in this life is like going to war. You have to build your resources and your war chest. That means you got to have weapons and the stash, and you got to have money. Everything you want to do. And when I mean weapons, I mean the resources and tools shit that you could pull out that only you could pull out. That's your smart friends, your talented friends, the people that you got access to. Like, if you know a nigga with a boat or you know a nigga with a Rolls Royce, like, those is your access, those is your tools, those are your resources. You gonna have to tap into them to get these things done. I'm telling you. You know a nigga live in a high-rise building. You know a nigga with a pool. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start thinking like that. Remember, this shit is like wrestling, my niggas. I'm giving out game because, you know, niggas gave everything I learned for free. I swear to you. I may have paid for some information along the way, but it didn't cost me nothing serious. Everything I learned, niggas showed me for free. Like, Nick, somebody else who was like me, who was a passionate person, who was a product of this game and the system and people showing them and mentorship and all that, I'll give it right back. I give it right back, pay it forward to the next generation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, this shit is like wrestling, my niggas. It's like wrestling. It's like You not who you think you is. It's a persona. I ain't gonna lie. That's something I'm telling you. A miracle is nothing more than an adjustment perspective. And I'm very grateful I'm not famous. Cause then I'd be a character of myself. You know what I'm saying? I would be playing a role like Cardi B, and I could never just be myself. Like once you see niggas dress up like you for Halloween, that means you're not yourself anymore. You're a character. There's a certain level of fame where people dress up like you for Halloween. That's for sure. Like you could be, like you could be happy, not happy, but you should be like, okay, you're in a different category. Because if somebody could dress up like you for Halloween and they could recognize you, it says something about your exposure. It says something about how much people see of you. So, like when you dress up like somebody for Halloween and then people don't know who it is, it's the worst thing in the world. Like, what did you do this for? You know, like you be a character in a show or in a TV show or in a movie that nobody ever saw. Who the hell are you? You just gotta go with Batman and Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying? Iron Man, the big ones. The big ones. The Joker and shit. The ones who are synonymous. I think clear examples is a conflict of interest. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Because if I'm fucking with some, just say, the Brothers Johnson, just say I'm on some Brothers Johnson shit, I'll be good to you. If the Brothers Johnson don't own that publisher, do some fucked up contract that they signed a very long time ago, why should I honor it? Why should I give a fuck about um, Warner Music catalog and shit? Why should I? They give a fuck about the Brothers Johnson when they fucking got it from him because they didn't do nothing. They wasn't there banging them drums. They wasn't singing on the microphone. Like distributing a project is one thing, but owning somebody's art, that's wrong. Something is wrong about it. Trust me, I own my own shit. Gang, shout out to that man. It's gonna win. Like even if I'm dead, my kids, it's gonna work out. Use that shit, make a TV show or whatever. The main character, he can sing all my songs, just like that. Brand new to you, brand new to a whole new generation. Want my kids. Word, I made my own grace. You know what I'm saying? I made my own grace that they gonna say at Thanksgiving when I fucking pass. Swear to you. I did all that. I did all that. So glad that I'm able to sit here and tell you guys all this shit. I'm so glad that my wildest dreams is my reality. My wildest dreams, 17, they my reality. You know? But I was locked up. I wanted some things. I wanted some people. I learned. It's the experience. The whole experience. The whole thing is experience. Like if people ain't handle me the way they handled me when I was young, I wouldn't be so compassionate, understanding now to people's feelings and aware of how people could be traumatized. You know, I never said that before. I am just so I'm so fucking I'm so blessed. I'm so chosen. I'm selected. You know what I'm saying? I remember the fucking, I remember there was this fucking dog bit the button and the zipper off my shorts, ripped my shit, some crazy shit. Like my pants was sagging and shit, but if my pants was up, the dog would have bit my dick off and shit. I wouldn't have had no kid. I didn't have no kid at that time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know you blessed. You gotta know. You gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Just shit like that. Like I fucking, I wanted life. You know what I'm saying? I need to when in the, I don't know how to explain it. Like there's two worlds. There's a spiritual world where you have to be content with your morals and how you conduct yourself every single day. And that's a whole different battle along with the trappings of the world and capitalism and all that other shit. Then there's that side where it's like what you got, what you own, what you know what I'm saying, what you hold in your war chest, your physical war chest, because you can have your spirit in order, but in order to really make change, in order to really to be an asset to who you want to be an asset to, you're going to have resources. You're going to have capital. So this is where we win it. This is where we going to win now, because the moral shit, the morality shit, I won. I won. I walk, like I said, I walk amongst the people. I'm God amongst men. I know it. I know how I affect people individually. People that literally they talk to me, they hear me, they call on me, they need me. I'm important. And like I said, some people try to tell you like, oh, if you got money, you're a high value. That's what makes you high value. Mm-mm. Money is actually, it's the same thing with cars and um, jewelry and shit. It's like borrowing credibility. If you got money, you got borrowed credibility, because people who don't have money, they're gonna think that you're somehow better off than them or better than them. Same way, if you see a dude in a Lamborghini and you in a Honda, you gonna think that somehow his shit is better than yours, and that's not true. That's like you know what I'm saying? Different strokes for different folks. You don't know what niggas got. You don't know what niggas did to get that, and you don't know what they doing to maintain that. So you just gotta chill out. You know, you just gotta chill out on that shit. But I'm telling you, that all that shit is fake credibility. Your soul, how you treat people, how direct, how honest, how professional you are, your integrity. Those things make you high value, and none of those shit don't got to do with money. I wanted to tell you niggas what I see is happening. Kanye West is on his integrity, like he's kind of on like an integrity tour. It's like he know, like when you people got money, billions and stocks and all that. That don't mean you got money in your bank account. You know what I'm saying? Let's don't mix that up. And I feel like because he probably don't have the money in his bank account, he just going in, mooching off his friends. But he's good for it. You know what I'm saying? He's good for it. He's good for it in a lot of ways. So it'll be all right. That house and shit you got, that's just for fucking show. I know how these niggas move. He like a walking billboard though. The traffic around this shit. Who shit he got on. You know what I'm saying? He wear 3 different jeans and 4 shoes and, you know what I'm saying, 2 sunglasses. Those shits gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? Those shits is going up. So, like an integrity tour. If he was smart, like when niggas send him the shit, niggas send some cash too. Send some crypto, something. Niggas can spend. Because that's the only, I'm telling you, like I feel like that's how you leverage it all. If I could ever get that kind of exposure, I would leverage it all, because I know what the power of it. You know what I'm saying? The power of it. Like imagine niggas clocking your clothes and you wearing nothing but black designers from the hood. You raising niggas profile just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the game. You fucking with these niggas that's been rich already. It's kind of like you just kind of like shitting on regular people. But that's a conversation for another time. I really feel like gotta know there's only one way to go about this. There's only one like it's it's being a rope. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be a rope for the people that's behind you, where they could fucking hold on and you're gonna pull them. You're gonna pull them up out the mud. You gotta do it. That's why they put people like us in these positions. Because we have to be of service. You gotta be of service. It's like it was Mary J birthday and I seen that she was posting. I seen it and I was like, Mary J, she understands the service. She understands that dance. I bet you she don't fucking like that dance, but it makes other people happy. So she like, fuck it, I'm gonna give them the dance. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them the dance, and I just think that that's service. That's service. That's service to the people. There's people who are going through certain things and they just want to forget about their problems. And if you could do that for them for 6 minutes or whatever, or at the concert, it's alright. I got love for everybody, but I don't fuck with anybody. I think that's how I feel. It sums it up. I got love for everybody, but I don't fuck with anybody. Like, it's a reason why every messenger ain't right, but that doesn't mean the message ain't good. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of good messages out here. They got a lot of quality, you know what I'm saying? People trying to say something, trying to bring the energy back, restore the feeling, is what they say. Like, so I fuck with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got love for everybody. I just know that it's like I'm in my own everything. I'm in my own, like the Jetsons. It's like I'm in my own briefcase that turns into a car that when I'm in that shit, I'm encased in the sky and I can't hear nobody. I don't see nothing. It's just all me. And that's how I move. 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 If making me happy is not on your list of things to do, you don't even see me. It's like you don't even see me. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's true. That's freedom. That's freedom. Like I feel like there's people who want to know me, but they ain't humble enough to know me. Like you gotta come to me humble, like, cause I'm humble in everything. So come to me humble. Don't come to me entitled like I'm supposed to take you in. Or I'm supposed to care about you. I'm not. I only care about me. You know, like I stand. I feel whole, and that's something that people don't acknowledge enough. It comes and it goes, I'm sure, but I feel whole. I feel like everything that I've done was for the same objective. Like wanting to learn something, wanting to make a mark, wanting to better my mind and add to my skill set. Like if you approach everything with that mindset, how could you not be like benefited? How could you not be fulfilled? You know what I'm saying? If you go into shit looking for dollars and cents, you could fall short of your projections and then you be fucked up. You're not gonna be happy. But if you go into shit that you might be able to make some dough, you don't know how much, go and find out. You know what I'm saying? Go into some shit where you like, I'm gonna learn some shit that even if I don't make no dough right now, the information I'm gonna take away, it should be able to make me dough some other time. So that's how you gotta get into things. That's why you gotta get into things. You know? 45. You know, it's about to be 5 in the morning. Gotta go to work. Yo, man, it's been great. I just wanted to test out the light and shit, so thanks.